here in Dublin Castle we're making a presentation to wonderful, talented, and indeed it's important that I say it as well, tenacious young people.
It's an amazing feeling because when I saw my name on the big screen on the top, I was like, this is so real now. It didn't hit me that it was going to be, today was never going to come. I thought I wouldn't actually complete it, but I was just so happy that's all done there, and I saw my name on the screen, and it's such an amazing feeling.
It's pretty good. It's a bit of a surreal experience meeting the president and walking up on the stage and kind of walking on it and all the people taking the photos, asking questions in front of cameras. It's not something I do every day.
Altogether this year there's 20,000 young people taking part in the award. Of that, today there's 33 people we're celebrating who get the Gold Award, because there's 3 levels to the award: bronze, silver and gold. And today is the opportunity for those people who've gone that extra distance, who've done all of the physical recreation, the new skills, working in the community, the adventure journey, and all those stories coming together today, and they're celebrating the President giving their special award.
I think the ceremony today was brilliant, and it's something that's needed. We need to be recognising young people, and we need to be showing young people that there is a tremendous value in getting involved in society and community, and that's what the event here today was all about, so it was absolutely brilliant.
It is essential for our young people, whatever their social background, whatever the specific limitations they may have experienced, at any stage of their life or circumstances, become aware of their own worth and potential.
It's changed a lot, especially the last 10 years. It's become a lot more recognised now by young people as a means of promoting themselves when they leave school.
But what I love about Gaisce is there isn't actually any set person or a set standard that people need. It's an individual award, so people aren't racing towards point systems, they're working against themselves. They are just setting their own standards and then working at their goals and how they're going. That's what we do as pals. We just learn what the young people's skill base, what they're good at, what they enjoy doing, and then we work towards building those goals. So the Gaisce themselves isn't for any type of a person, it's for absolutely every young person that the President of Ireland has set this challenge for.
For my adventure, I went to the Camino de Santiago in Spain. It was unreal. That was the thing that changed me the most. You just walk. Sometimes like there's no one around, and then there could be someone you walk that there's someone you've never met in your whole entire life, and you don't know anything about this person, and you can talk to them for 4 or 5 hours. It's mad. You don't judge anybody, and it was kind of that thing. It just made me grow really. Like.
Well, community is hugely important everywhere, but in Ireland it's particularly strong, and there's a lot of community structures, be that like the community game, the GAA clubs, and Gaisce plays a role. It is in almost every parish in the country, and what it is for most young people is the first introduction to some form of community involvement, community engagement, and that sense that there's more to life than what you're involved in yourself. So you're seeing that the people are doing Gaisce are out helping maybe in a school, or they're working with kids maybe with not as advantaged as they are, or helping in some way around the community. So getting involved in your community and helping people around you is what Gaisce introduces you to. And people generally, when they start that in their teenage years, will continue in some shape or form to volunteer throughout their lives.
He calls himself Ken, but I always call him Ken. He would walk around the ball rather than kick a ball when he was going to school, and to hear him telling us that he was going doing the marathon and mountain bicycling and doing kayaking was a very sporty thing for him to do at this age, because he wasn't sporty as a teenager at all.
I think it kind of pushed me to do things that I mightn't have done otherwise. Like, I always liked kayaking, so I thought it'd probably be something I would have done, but maybe pushing to become an instructor, to give my time to volunteering and to teaching, which is something I've come to love doing as well. It mightn't have been something I would have done without that extra impetus. And the same with the big trip to Uganda. I mightn't have done that without the I might have done it, but I mightn't have, and that's definitely given me something that I love doing that I'm just going to continue doing.
because you learn so much more about yourself and you feel good doing different parts of it. Like for the volunteer work, I worked in Oxfam and breast cancer support and all different parts, but you just feel like you're giving something to the community as well, so it's kind of an easy way to get yourself involved in the community.
It is through these multiplicity of small affairs that people acquire the facility for prosecuting great undertakings in common.
Well, I think that Gaisce is really valuable because I think as Irish people, you know, if we look at things in context, we're a relatively new country, and I think we're still trying to find ourselves and our own identity. And I think that Gaisce is one of the best ways of finding your identity by getting involved in the community, because it gives you an idea of what's great about Ireland and what's great about Irish society, community, and working together. You know, there was a quote there, Scar Kayla Warren Nadini, which came up again and again. We live in each other's shadows, and I think that's very true of Ireland and of the Irish people. So I think that Gaisce is a great way to find your identity.
Well, the future is very bright for Gaisce. We're coming from a situation of 300,000 alumni, and really for us there's three pillars to the future. The first is the alumni. How can we harness the energy of those people, get more people back involved? That could be, for example, volunteering as an ambassador for a local school. It could be becoming a pal. And we started a program of now re-engaging with our alumni, and that's gone extremely well. Most people want to get back involved. The second pillar for us is PALs, the President's Award leaders. They're the 1,500 volunteers you have around the country. And some of those people are giving huge effort and energy voluntarily. So we want to build more PALs, and the PALs we have want to encourage them more, give them more learning, give them more training. And the third pillar for us is partnerships, building partnerships with like-minded organisations. We talked about, for example, broadening the scope of the type of things we can do. We talked about that for like the Coder Dojo, broadening the amount of the different demographics with the prison service and with UCD. We're working now with Google and with Facebook to create mutually beneficial partnerships with third parties that can broaden the scope of the award in a way that works for us and works for the partner.
No, like it's not really over, because like the stuff I did for the award is not stuff I'm just going to stop doing, and I want to keep kayaking. That I still go away different. This year I was in Italy and France. Next year I'm hoping to go away somewhere else again. I'm not going to stop doing that. Uganda was the first big one I did, and I loved it enough that I'm going to keep doing that. Same way I keep teaching kayaking in the club as volunteer. I still do a bit of running and cycling, and all those things I took up, I'm just going to keep doing. I'm not going to stop, so it's not really over.